In this video, I will show you how to solve two-step equations. Now on this example on the left side, there's going to be two steps that we need to do to isolate the variable x. What we want to do is isolate the term that has the letter x with it. So that would mean I want to get the 5x term alone. Now in order to do that, I need to move this negative 12 over to the other side. And how I do that is by adding 12, the inverse operation of subtraction. So I'm going to add 12 to both sides of my equal sign. When I do that, I'm going to be left with 5x on the left side of the equal sign. And on the right side, use my calculator, I'm going to take negative 40 and add 12, which is going to give me negative 28. Now, what I want to do to isolate the letter x would be divide by 5 on both sides of my equal sign. When I do that, my fraction would be negative 28 over 5. This is not going to reduce because 5 does not go evenly into 28. Or if I were to record the decimal, I would write negative 5.6. And either of those is okay. Just make sure you follow the directions and give the answer in the format that is required. In my second example, the variable that I want to isolate is the negative 2x. And so what I need to do is get rid of the constant. This is a positive 16, and I need to move it to the other side. And how I do that is an inverse operation. This 16 is a positive, and so how I'm going to get rid of it is subtracting it. Now I will be left with negative 2x, my variable term isolated on the left side of my equal sign, and on the right side, 42 minus 16 will give me the number of 26. Now, when I solve for x, I'm going to apply an inverse operation of division to get rid of the coefficient of negative 2. When I divide by negative 2, I will get a solution of negative 13. In this example on the right side, again, I need to isolate the variable x term. And so what I'm going to do is an inverse operation with the constant next to it. Since this is a positive 9, I'm going to subtract 9 on both sides of the equal sign. Now I will have 3/4 x equal to 12. Now when I have a coefficient that is a fraction, what you want to do is multiply by the reciprocal of that fraction, meaning the fraction upside down. So I'm going to multiply both sides of the equal sign by 4/3. Now when I simplify, my x will be isolated on the left side, and on the right side, I'm going to take 12 times the number 4, so times 4, and then I'm going to divide by 3. And the answer I get is 16. On the next page, I will give you a word problem that involves two steps. In this problem, it says you are making a bulletin board to advertise community service opportunities in your town. You plan to use 1/4 sheet, I'm going to highlight that, 1/4 of a sheet of construction paper for each ad, and 4 full sheets for the title banner. You have 18 sheets of construction paper. How many ads can you make? First, I'm going to identify what my variable will represent. Then I will write an equation and then I will solve it. Since I am solving for how many adds I can make, I will let X represent the number of adds you can make. Now, my equation is going to work with the numbers from your paragraph. You plan to use 1/4 sheet of construction paper for each add. 1/4 would be the fraction 1/4, and that's per number of adds. So that's why I'm going to put an X next to that 1/4. And additionally, I will use 4 full sheets of paper for the banner. So plus 4 full sheets. So that's the add, the banner and the add. I have total 18 sheets of paper that I can use for construction. Now I can solve for X to find out how many adds I can make with the amount of construction paper that I have. So to solve for X, what I want to do is isolate this variable. So that means I need to move the constant to the other side, and I will do that by using an inverse operation. When I subtract 4 on both sides, I will be left with 1/4 of X is equal to 14. Now, to multiply here by my reciprocal would be how I would solve for X. So the reciprocal of 1/4 would be 4/1, which is really just the number 4. So I will multiply the right side by 4. When I simplify here, my solution for the number of adds will be 14 times 4, which is 56. So I can make 56 adds with the 18 pieces of construction paper that we have.